Hey there, Nick Weber here again with my handy MRO 2024 Regional Risk Assessment card. Great piece of collateral and a good primer tool for your own risk management. Huge hats off to Steen and the team up at MRO putting that together. But all that aside, today we get to talk about the one I'm most familiar with, and that's the physical attacks. For those who know me, you know that's been my bread and butter for a real long time, going back to when I was in the military a long time ago. We're not putting years on that today, but we've seen this continued increase or trends where it kind of maybe goes cyclic over the last really 10, 15 years, I would say. Metcalf, believe it or not, was over 10 years ago now. So it's become a persistent challenge, not a one-off. Most recently, I think, was probably about 18 months ago when we saw the Moore County attacks, number of attacks in the Northwest, and then rolling forward into that next spring, continuing into the Mountain West. But we continue to see the distribution side. That's one that's never really tailed off. We've never tracked it as well, but we do consistently see where folks who are looking to do harm and maybe don't have the ability to carry off a large complex attack or a cyber attack, they're just pulling up to a substation or a generation plant, or even doing drive-bys in the case of one that we saw in Oregon-Idaho border, and just shooting at things to see what they can do. I think for a long time we were used to seeing kind of the old story of the hunters out in the woods that were shooting at insulators. It's well beyond that. And we're actually starting to see some planning going into this, whether it's the copycat proof of concept that's been done, or it's just somebody who's watched just enough Tom Clancy movies or Michael Bay movies that come up with some crazy ideas. So with that, the best way to get ahead of this is to start doing your assessments, do some training, do some exercise planning, coordinate with your responders, make sure you have your security and your operations teams locked in and communicating the same language. To me, that was the biggest takeaway from Metcalf, was the Security Operations Center team talking with the control center and speaking different language, meaning the same thing, using slang or colloquial terms that each one understood what they were saying, but the other person was not having the same understanding. Those are things that just training and exercises will save you a huge amount of heartache and really go a long way towards reducing the risk, and don't always come with that 7 or 8 figure price tag. So not saying you're going to get away without spending some of those capital improvement dollars, but I'm a huge fan of doing the work, doing the assessment up front to make sure when you do spend that capital dollars, when you do pour that concrete or throw that new technology out there, that is done on purpose, it's done deliberate, and you're getting the biggest bang for the buck. So with that in mind, feel free to reach out. Again, just like all the others, we're happy to help you get your arms around this. And if it's something we can't do, happy to point you in the right direction. Thanks for joining.
Don't miss out on any of our insightful content. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay informed whenever we release new videos. For top-tier security solutions, Archer is your trusted partner. Explore our offerings at archerint.com and get in touch via email or phone to fortify your company's defenses. Your questions drive our content. Leave them in the comments below and join us every Monday for a fresh episode of On Target with Archer.